Hello everyone, this is Professor Luchin. This is the third and final demonstration video for the first week. This is week 8, but it's the first week of the project. So in the last video, completed these 3 tables. I mean, and you don't have to do it this way, you guys. I mean, when you click on it, you can go up to change the design, and you can do it however you want, See, that looks nice too. I think I'll probably still put a box around it. I like that a lot. Highlight this, and then I can move this over. So it's in line. Okay. So and look at this. These are kind of off. So I highlight it. I go to layout and I center it. Isn't that pretty? So save my work. Make sure you're always saving your work, wherever you want. All right. So now we're going to do the distribution, and so let's quickly go to the reference document, assistance document, and so again, this is what we did in the previous video. And then we've got this, we're going to create this distribution here. But first we have to properly copy and paste this table into a new tab. And then it'll add it all up for us. Okay. So let's bring up our, where are you? There you are. And so here we are. Got the descriptives, got the master data. This is where we are. So I'm going to copy the descriptives to a new tab. All right, I'll zoom in for you. Now there's a couple of things we need to do. First, we need to clear out everything on the bottom, and we have to do that because of the because when we do a sort, or actually when we add things up, we have to make sure everything is clear. So I just cleared everything out. I just highlighted all the rows below, hit delete, it's gone. So now we just have the data set. Okay, go up to the top. And this is where we have to look at the instructions again. And the instructions say move dataset header. So row 1 to row 105. And the data begins at 106. So now I have to go in and move it. If somebody has an easier way to do this, let me know, because I'm going to click insert. And then I'm going to hit Control Y and just let it run for a while. Control Y is repeat. And I'll check on it now. Again, we want to get the header row to 105. Geez, we went too far. That was really fast. So I'll go delete these. We're at 106. One more, delete. We're at now, okay, header row is now at 105. That's what we wanted. I'm going to go back over. Yep. So I'm going to copy and paste so that total count is directly above total paid. Okay. And so that means I'm going to copy and paste this. So I have to do it 1 to the left. So I'm going to highlight this table, hoping this works, hit Control C to copy, and then I'm going to go, so I have to do 1 over from the total paid. Okay, so total paid is W. So I'm going to go over to Z, or Z, it's called V in my world, hit paste. And it looks like it worked. So it's got 2 things going on. It's got the total count. So it starts at 27, and then goes all the way up to, and this is 290 plus. 290 plus, that is 302. That's our total. And then it's got the number within each incremental difference. Okay. We can calculate the percent total now. I believe I explain it in the assistance document. To complete, click on D2 and enter N. I don't know why it says that. Hit return. Okay, let's figure this out together, shall we? Now I got to figure out the percentages. And we want it to be a running total, I think. Percent total. So it's equal to, and it's going to be, let's see, this is adding it up. This is the total amount. No, this is the running total. This is the individual total. We could have, which one do we want? Do we want the running total? I think we do. This divided by 302. So I'm going to shrink this down a little to 9 is fine. I have to turn it into a percent. I'm going to center it. And then I'm just going to do this. Brr. And it should work right up till then. And if I was to go one more, it should be 3.97. I I did that in my head all by myself. So we're at 100% now. It's just one way to confirm, I guess. We're not going to really use that. We're going to be using the counts. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to create a distribution. Do the range count, but do not include the 0. Those are the $0 claims. And then we'll do the bar chart. Okay, easy enough. Easier said than done. So we're going to do the range count, but not do 0. So we're going to do this. Highlight that and then go insert and then bar chart. And I'm just going to go straight up. There we go. That's it. Now I'm going to bring it up to the top. I'm just going to drag it gradually to the top. I need to add the X values because right now the X values are just a count. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to kind of make it as big as I can from my screen. All right. So now what I want to do is right click on here and hit select data. And for my horizontal, I'm going to hit edit. And then I'm going to click on 500 and then go all the way to greater than 50,000. Hit OK. Yep, just like that. And look, there we go. How about that? Now, if I scroll over here a little bit, I think I might be able to get it even larger. Yeah, because look at all these are. So we don't have any of the $0 in because, I mean, it messes things up. I'm still going to talk about them, but here is our distribution. Very similar to what we looked at in the last, was it the last video or the video before that? Very similar. They always look like this, you guys. So let's start entering some information now so we can make this usable. So what did we have on here? So we call the work comp claim distribution, the years, the N, not included, this many claims, and that percent. Okay, we can do that. And what was it again? Work comp claim. So workers' compensation claim distribution by total paid. N equals 302 minus the zeros. I want to put that in there. So it's 302 minus 27, which equals, what is that? 275. Let's see. That would make it. Yeah, I think it's 270. So 275 is our N. So what I'm going to do is put this in parentheses because it's the total minus the $0. 275, and it's policy year 2017 to 2024. Policy years. All right. I'm going to put below here 27 $0 paid claims removed. What percent is that? It says it right here. 8.94. 8.94%. Okay. Look at that. Now, I don't like that, though. I'm going to change the color of that. Make that automatic. There, I can see it better now. It's Cabaret. I don't like that. I'm going to change it to Arial. What are we at? We're at 14. I only need to be at 12. Okay, so now let's doll this up a little bit. We got to talk about what these axes are. So the x-axis, and I think, is it plus that we do it? Axes titles. Yep. So this is total paid, claim total paid. Claim total paid. Total paid $500 increments. This axis title is number of claims. Okay? So it's the number of claims in the claim total paid $500 increments. Okay? I mean, it would be great if they would accept this as $signs, but I don't think it will. What happens if I do it? What? It did it? Oh, I've never been able to make that work before. You guys, that's awesome. That's really awesome. And if I do greater than, and I put the dollar sign there, will it carry it? I don't know. Don't know. It did. I'm going to put in the comma too, just to be fancy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That is glorious. I like it. I like that a lot. All right. Now, can we narrow this down? I mean, this is really wide. What happens if I close it down a little bit? I'm going to try to get it. Yeah, I don't want to go too far. Still good. Still good. I'm going to try. Okay, I'm not going to. That should be able to fit on a page pretty well. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. Nice. What I'll probably do is I could right away go figure 1. Because I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, wow. That came on quick. Let me see here. Can I widen this at all? Maybe not, because I don't. What happens if I do that? That's not too bad. Okay, so let's start adding what this stuff is. And so, first of all, save as. And instead of week 1 descriptive stats, this is week 1 distribution. Distribution chart. Save. All right. I mean, you could keep it as week 1. I'm trying to be ultra careful. So I saved my work. I know where I am. I got to turn this into distribution tab. And I need to start adding some stuff. If you'll recall, in the other, we put the median amount, the average amount, and then the really high amount. Do you see how similar that looks? Okay, but what we need is, need to know what that stuff is. So we've got some of the information right here. Let's try to do a copy paste. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it as a special picture with a link. There we go. I'm not going to keep it here for long, and I can see I can kind of change it. Okay, so yeah. Okay. All right, so what's our median? Our median is 1,032, which is right in between 1,000 and 1,500. Okay, so it's every 1,000 now after 500 because I compressed it a little bit. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go insert, and I'm going to choose an arrow. And I can choose a color. I'm just going to go with black because, you can actually change the look of these things. It's kind of, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. You can decide how you want it. Oh, I don't like that. That's weird. Oh, did you see that? That's kind of cool. I'm actually going to do that. You can do it however you want. And I'm going to change what's the fill now, shape format. I'm going to change the fill to white. And yeah, I kind of like that. So it's in between 1,000 and that. So I'm going to go right here, and then I'm going to go insert text box. I'm going to use the white writing, and this is median claim is equal to, and how much was it again? It's right there. 1324. 1324. And I can adjust this. And I'm going to turn this to white lettering. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that kind of cool? Median claim. That's maybe too close. I'll come up a little bit there. All right. So I'm going to copy paste the arrow. I don't know why it put it up there, but now I want to do the average. What's the average again? The average is 7,100. So I'm going to put it right at 7,000, which is right here. I'm going to copy this, copy paste. Oh, where did it go? Highlight it, copy paste. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, there's two of them now. I don't know why it's putting it up there. I'm going to be using this one over here too. So this is the average claim, and that is 70. Nope, it's 7,145. 7,145. I think I'm going to make this a little bit wider, just to differentiate it from the other bars. So we've got the median claim, the average claim. Now over here, claims greater than $50,000. How many are there? How many are there? There are 12, and it's 3.97. How many again? 12, 3.97. 12 claims greater than 3 point what? 3.97. Oh, I gotta go look. 3.97%. Is that what it was? 3.97. Yep. I'm gonna have to move it away. Why can't I see it? So 3.97% of the claims is greater than that. And I want to know what percent overall it is. So that's where what I need to do a little bit of a trick here. I can highlight this header row, go to data and filter, and now it'll sort the data by total paid. So I'm going to go largest to smallest, total paid. And because I did this, everything stayed in line. If you sorted just by one, it would just sort that one column. It sorted everything. So I want to take the top 12 claims. I'm going to go over here a little bit. And the top 12 claims, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are the top 12 claims right there. I don't want to add them up. So I'm going to go equal sum, and I'm going to add up the total paid for these 12. It's 1 million. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of the pennies. And now I'm going to take this divided by the overall to get its percent, and I'm going to report that. I don't know what that is, so it's right here. So I'm going to type 2157 because I'm still on the cell. 693, hit return. And then I'm going to turn this into a percentage. Here we go. So these are the numbers I want to put in. I wonder if I was to copy that and go up here and do paste special. Yay. I'm only doing this so I can type it in. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Let's see. Put that right there. I'm going to hit return. Uh-oh, didn't do that. Hit Z. Yeah, something bad happened there. Let's see here. Oh, is it going to, if I click in there and I hit return. Okay, it didn't do it that time. Did I destroy anything else? I'm going to fix that up in a second. So 12 claims are greater than this. I think I might need to put this over here. Otherwise, it's kind of confusing. Cut that. What? Okay. I don't know why that did that, but I can change it fairly easy. All right, so 12 claims, 3.9 is greater than this amount. Okay, I gotta hit return again. And total paid is equal to 1,025,361, which is 47.52%. So 12 claims. And I'm going to, is there another one of these arrows I can use? Copy, paste. If I do that and do that, does that make it look better? 12 claims, which are just under 4% of the total, are greater than $50,000 paid, total paid. The total, I should say, total. I'm going to say representing. Maybe that. There we go. So let's fix this up because I don't like the font. I'm going to go Arial. And that's way too big. Yeah, that's better. Oh, and I make that bigger. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave those. It's a different font. I don't like it. I don't like that way that looks either. Okay, I don't know why that's like that. If I highlight like that, do I have to highlight everything in order to get it to the font I want? Change it to a 10. Okay. I'm going to make sure that is... I don't know. I'm moving all this stuff around. I want it to be obvious what I'm trying to say. This a 10, make it Arial, turn this into a 10, and make it Arial. Okay. Save my work. Okay, figure 1 is now complete. This is what we wanted. So, what do we have here? We have, this is the total data set, the 7 years or whatever it is, of all the claims. So if we were to say that the average claim is $7,000, do you see how unrepresentative it is? But the reason why it's unrepresentative is because of this. 12 claims, just 4% of all the claims in those 7 years, total almost half of all the work comp payments. Let that sink in for a second. 4%, a very small percent of the claims represent half of the payments. That's why the average and the median. If this was a true normal distribution, a bell-shaped distribution, the median and the average would be very close together. But they're not. And it's because of this. So when we take that out, this should become closer, though we've got this basement effect where the zero is right there. But at least if we were to, remove these, it would somewhat get more towards something that's normalized, but it's still not. And I'm going to fix this quick. That should be more like right there. And 1,000 is about right. Okay. So isn't that kind of telling? I'll save my work. All right, let's move this to the worksheet. So I'm going to highlight this, copy. I'm going to paste it as a picture, and I really hope it works. This is our progress. That's the comments. Here's number 2. Oh, please work, please work, please work. So it's bigger than the page. That's okay, because when I right click on it, I should be able to auto shape and fit. Or can I just sort of shrink it a little bit? You see I'm kind of just shrinking it. I'm going to try to get it within the margins. I think it's in the margins. And everything's there. Awesome. So I put the figure in here. You don't have to. I mean, this could come out and be underneath. It can. How would we do that? I'd remove it back in. I'd remove it back here. Just take it out, and then this would go all the way up. Or I think I could just do like this. copy, and then go to this and chart title. See, I could do this. And I have to do a little bit of fixing here. I don't know. You guys can pick. I mean, it depends on what you think is better. That one still looks right. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Still looks good. And then I can go to my page here. And I'm just going to go underneath here just to make it different. I'm going to go paste. So here is my title with other information. I got to shrink this way down, I think. And now I'm going to copy and paste my new thing over. Oh, you got to do the whole thing. Copy. Go over. Go on here. Picture. Oh, brought it way down here because it's too big. All right, so let's do this. Shrink it. Did it go up? It did. Okay, now. I'm going to go a little bit smaller with this just so it fits. Yeah. What do you think of that? Here, I'm going to just hit that with a tab. Ooh, nice. That's nice too. You know, you pick which one you want to do, but I mean, it accomplishes the task, right? Now, what did we, which one am I going to keep? I'm going to keep the one on top. That's just me, though. You can pick. As long as you can tell what it is. All right, so I've got, what I do? I copy and paste professional tables and figures. I did that. With titles and numbers, I did that. Label the axes and the legend. Well, there really is no legend for this, but everything is well labeled. So what I need to do is, what did we learn from this? We learned that just 12 of the total 203 claims filed between policy years 2017 to 2024. And I'm going to go just 12, and I'm going to go 3.97% of the total represent a total payments of 1,025,361 40 or 47.52% of all work comp payments in the from the data. Okay, that's a big deal, right? Also of interest is the difference. Wait, I'm going to say also of interest is the skewed nature of the distribution, in which most of the claims are below. They're below $4,000. In fact, the median claim amount is 1,324 versus the average claim paid is 7,145. This requires an analysis of outliers to compare Compare and contrast more expensive claims against more frequent, less expensive claims. What else did we learn? I don't know. It's really interesting to me, though, isn't it? It's very vivid, the picture that this paints. Yeah. So what else do we have to do here? So did I do these things? I did. Check this off. Boom. Now you have to write what this is all about. So, what is this all about? Study worker. I'm going to let you guys figure this out because I had talked about it in the first video. So in these first two steps, what have we really learned? We have an idea of, the basic descriptive statistics. Now, why is that? I don't like that. I don't know why that happened. Is it because I was messing with it? Let's see. Let's expand this. Is it going to push it? Oh, that's better. Jeez, that was an easy fix. Hit save. Save my work. I have comments. I don't have to say just. I say 12. Yeah. So go ahead and explain what this is all about. An in-depth analysis of a workers' compensation loss data set, also called a loss run report, was conducted to determine the performance of the safety program and identify priorities for further investigation and potential losses if nothing is done. I don't know, something like that. And go on and explain it. Just do the best you can because I want you to start thinking about it and I don't want to feed that into you. So that is the assignment. The last thing we could do is begin to create a progress tab in which I would put it right here at the beginning. We could start moving some of the stuff we're doing on a weekly basis. I don't think I can copy and paste this. Let's see what happens if I do. What happens if I was to copy this? Copy, and then go on to here, my progress. What happens if I hit, special? I don't think this is going to work. Well, it kind of did. Kinda. The comments, if I did cut, and I did paste, and if I did wrap text, can I just expand it? Oh, no, Z. Because there should be a way to put it into a text box. Why does that look so weird? So I'm going to have to do some work here, but I do think it would be a good idea to figure out a way, and maybe I'll do it for next week, to start putting the progress on here along with the comments so that there's one tab that's containing everything that's tracking what we're doing each week. I don't like this. I'm going to try to figure out a better way to do it. But that's basically it for this week. Complete that. The Word document, save it as a PDF or whatever, and then upload it here, and then do the binder reflection and upload it here. no quiz this week. And there's no need to summarize our videos. And this is the video that I'm working on right now. Oh, that one's not posted yet. All right. And let me know if you have any questions. I'd be willing to host a regular help session on like Sunday mornings or Sunday evenings if you guys want it. You just got to let me know what works for you. All right. Thanks to you. Talk to you later.